Yo, yo, yo. What up, y'all? It's LG Grown. Today is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday for me. Sorry I ain't get on after the big win for Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I kind of let it die down a little bit. I ain't want to do an overreaction or, people be hating. You know what I'm saying? It's just the Cleveland Browns. It's just the Cleveland Browns. No, it's my team winning. There's a difference. See, you could say it's the Cleveland Browns. That's your opinion. I saw other things in that game that was a little bit more interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about it. So, a couple of news happened before the game started. Dak got a 4-year extension, $230 million, 60 guaranteed, the highest paid quarterback in history. Not to mention the highest paid African American. Now let's put some emphasis on that now. You know what I'm saying? We joke and we always say Jerry Jones. One thing I can honestly say about Jerry Jones, he plays players. It don't matter what's the race. He will pay his players. And I definitely appreciate that. How do I feel about that getting paid? I mean, at this point, it's either you got to show up now. There's no excuses. I mean, I'm never going to hate on a person getting their money, but at the end of the day, it's no excuses. You have to show up. You got to do more than go to the playoffs and be one and done. At least get to the championship. At least, you got to do something. You got to go in there with a different attitude, a different mode. You know what I'm saying? So, and right now the marketing for quarterbacks is very slim, and there ain't really that many good quarterbacks out there because all the good quarterbacks is already taken. The only thing you would have had to do was hoping that if you would have drafted a rookie quarterback, that you can build him up for a couple of years. He's not just going to come out the window and just be insane nice. So at this point, you had no alternative. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We just have to see. I'm not getting too gassed on the fact that he got the money. At the end of the day, he got the bag, and now you just got to show up. So after they made that announcement on Sunday, we got to go in there and go against Cleveland. Now, a couple of key things that I appreciate against Cleveland. One, Mike Zimmer in the defense. Switching the 3-4 to a 4-3. Definitely was interesting to see Mike Zimmer be on this defense, making everybody accountable. Playing your position, not going everywhere and all this other stuff. Playing your position. And I feel as that Mike Zimmer did a good job with that Sunday against Cleveland. The pressure he was doing, switching Micah around, not just one-dimensional. The linebacker core looked very impressive. I liked it. Kendrick, Overshown, Fowler. I saw, what's his name, Nigel came out there a couple times. I was impressed with the defensive line, the front four. They was pressuring Cleveland, making sure Deshaun didn't get nowhere. There was a couple of times Michael Parsons could have had a couple of sacks. We got one. DeMarcus Lawrence got two. Even the rookie, Marshawn Nealon, was in there giving like 9. I think they say he had like 9 pressures, which was impressive for a rookie. I felt the defense did very well. Carson, I was prepared to see how he played out, and he did pretty good. He did pretty good at the corner position. Diggs returned, got an interception. So as a defensive hold, we looked impressive, which satisfies me of, okay, Dan Quinn leaving and Mike Zimmer stepping in, I'm okay with. you could kind of see that Dan Quinn was like already, he knew he was getting another job, so he wasn't coaching the way he coached the year before. He had moments, but he still had some flaws. Seeing how also, second takeaway, the running game, how they was going to run the ball, was they going to give the ball all the time to Zeke. So every series they switch running backs with Zeke and Rico Dow. They were okay for the most part. It wasn't too crazy. We're still working on our front line. We got 2 rookies in the line, and to see how they panned out, and they did all right. Cooper Beebe really did good. He didn't get no pressure or no sacks where he was lined up at. Guyton, he got one pressure coming with the sack, with Myles Garrett sacking the quarterback or pressuring him. But other than that, he did not bad. So, I mean, for them holding up, they did what they had to do. Also, seeing how, was it going to be a little bit more changes on Dallas offense? Dak on the first half looked good. I thought was very good. Second half, he didn't really have to go too crazy because we had a good amount of lead. So he didn't really have to put the ball in his hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? He tried some plays out to see what works or not, which I kind of respect. But kicking the field goal, we have to turn them. We got to turn them changes into points. Even though we got the field goal, we still need to, we got to make a statement. We can't not sit there and not execute. But when you got a kicker like Brandon Aubrey that can kick the ball phenomenally, it's less pressure. So I feel like that was a good look too. So so far this first game, I felt like we did pretty good. We still need to work on some things. So I'm never gonna overreact and be like, oh, we're going all the way. I'm a one game at a time. You can't put yourself and be like, oh, we taking it. Can't do that. One game at a time. You know what I'm saying? Next week we got the Saints. This the Saints. See how we play against the Saints. When I see these big games like Baltimore, Niners, Eagles, them games that I know is gonna be a real test for my team, and see how we pan out against them, then we can have a good conversation. Until then, right now, we're gonna take this win. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna get in the lab. We can't get over hype about this win. We just say, okay, good win. All right, we on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? What teams that can talk, that can say, okay, it's like the Niners. The Niners can talk because they always got a good squad. Kansas City, they can talk. They always got a good squad. Like those, Baltimore can talk. Even though they lost, they can still talk because they still have a good squad. You know what I'm saying? This game was a win. Now next week, can we make it back to back? Let's just do what we got to do. I'm proud of my team. I'm looking forward to the next week against New Orleans, But let me know in the comments what y'all thought about the game. Did y'all feel like I don't think this was a statement game. I just think that, everybody had Cleveland picking them for the win instead of us. I just felt like, okay, we did have a good defense last year, so we really didn't. We lost not our major pieces. We just lost like fill-in pieces. And offense, yeah, we lost one of our top linemen, but let's be honest, our linemen that we lost always get hurt. He's never available sometimes when we need him to be available. So why pay him all that money, you know? And then we had a center that was okay. He wasn't like top centers in the NFL. So I'm not going to cry about that. And that's really about it for the offense. Defense, we had people that was, like I said, fill in. Nobody major. All the major players is still on our team. So it is what it was, you know. I'm very interested to see how we set up for New Orleans. So y'all let me know in the comment sections how y'all feel about the game. Did y'all feel excited? Did y'all feel like this just was a regular game? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or did y'all feel more, this game felt a little bit more than it should have been? You let me know in the comments, all right? Peace.